Hello everyone, my name is Chen Ling. Today, my topic is moonlight. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Picture the moon glowing over a Miami beach, waves lapping at the shore, and two features in the water, a drug dealer named Juan and a quiet, wisdom boy named Little. Juan cradles the boy and says, "You're gonna decide for yourself who you are gonna be." This scene lasts just 3 minutes, but it haunts the entire film. Why? Because it's the closest Sharon ever gets to freedom. Sharon is the main character in our movie. Today, I want to explore how this moment, so fragile, so fleeting, shaping his lifelong battle with identity. A battle where society's harsh currents keep dragging him under no matter how hard he tries to float. We have 7 parts. The first one is the introduction. Let's set the stage. Moonlight follows Shiren across 3 chapters of his life. As a child nicknamed Little, a teenager called Shiren, and an adult known as Black. The scene we're focusing on happens early in the movie. 10 years old Little, bullied for his sensitivity and neglected by his crack-addicted mother, Paula, finds an unlikely mentor in Huan. Huan is a paradox. He is both a dealer supplying Paula's drugs and the only person who shows little kindness. On this moonlit night, Huan takes Little to the ocean. This is what we need to analyze. The camera lingers on their faces, Huan's hardened features softened by the blue light, Little's wide eyes full of fear and wonder. Huan teaches him to float, physically supporting him while saying, "I got you. Let your hand rest in my hand." The dialogue is sparse, but the visuals, the shimmering water, the tight close-ups, make this moment feel almost sacred. It's a scene about trust, vulnerability, and the flicker of hope that someone might see you. But as we all see, that hope is fragile. Huan is the father figure flawed by contradiction. Huan's role is complicated. He gives Little the father's care Paula cannot give, teaching him to swim, asking him about his life, even defending him from bullies. But here's the problem. Huan is also the reason Paula gets addicted with drugs. He profits from her pain. So, how do we reconcile this? Can a man who causes harm also offer genuine love? The film doesn't give easy answers. When Little asks Huan, "What is a fuck word?" This is a slur hurled at him by bullies. Huan stumbles. Huan answered like that. An F word is a word used to make gay people feel bad, he admits, but he can't fully guide Little through this identity crisis. This moment reveals Huan's limits. He can teach Little to float, but not how to negative a world that hates him for being black and queer. And this duality shapes Sharon forever. As an adult, Sharon becomes black, a nickname inherited from Huan. He copies Huan's muscled arms, golden grills, but not his empathy. It's as if Sharon learned to survive from Huan, to armor himself, but never know how to live. The swimming lesson, then, isn't just a moment of care. It's a blueprint for survival in the world that equals tenderness with weakness. The water, symbolism of rebirth and drawing. Water in moonlight serves as a profound paradox. In one pivotal scene, it symbolizes rebirth. Observe his body language. Bunched shoulders and darting eyes reveal his inner turmoil. Yet, in Huan's embrace, he finds solace. The ocean becomes a baptism, washing away, for a moment, the pain of his daily life. But water isn't just symbolic. Let's trace his role across the movie. As a child, the ocean is freedom. As a teenager, water turns dangerous. After being beaten by his peers, Shiren cries in a school shower, the camera zooming in on his trembling lips. The water here isn't cleansing, it's suffocating. As an adult, Shiren reunites with Kevin on another beach. Kevin is the gay friend of him. The waves are calm and the tension is thick. When Kevin touches his shoulder, Shiren flinches. Water, once a sanctuary, now reminds him of all the way he's been hurt. This progression shows us that Shiren's rebirth in Huan's arm was temporary. Society, with its criticism, homophobia, and poverty, keeps pulling him under. The water that once buoyed him becomes a mirror of his isolation. Silence as the language of survival. Let's talk about Shiren's silence. In this ocean scene, he doesn't speak until Huan asks, "You okay?" Even then, he just nods. Why? Because silence is Shiren's armor. At home, Paula's addiction roars. At school, Billy's told him his quietness isn't emptiness, it's a shield. Philosopher Mara Shetman argues that we construct our identities through storytelling, through narrating our lives. But Shiren, he's denied that chance. How can he articulate his identity when the world tells him he's too soft, too black, too gay? His silence isn't a lack of voice. It's a response to a society that refuses to listen. So the illusion of coming of age. Hollywood loves a good coming of age story, the awkward kid who grows into a confident adult. But Moonlight shreds that trope. Shiren doesn't find himself. Sometimes he even loses himself. So what does this all mean? Moonlight is a story about development and survival. That swimming lesson was an important life lesson for Shiren. What if Shiren had more moments of safety? What if society allowed him to brace? So I will leave you with this. We are developing, but can we ever truly decide who we're gonna be when the world decides so much for us? Thank you. That's all.